Hello out there, YouTube. It is time once again for a model building adventure here on the OKGoodReview channel. Alright guys, and after doing the Hemi-Cuda, 71 Hemi-Cuda, guys, you can check that video out if you want to. It didn't speak to me about being a good replacement for my charger. The orange charger, guys, that is still plaguing me. And I wanted to do a silver car, guys. I did the Aston Martin DBR9. And I didn't like how that came out, guys, so I've given that over to the star of our show. It's in he's displaying it in his room on his display shelves, guys. So I still need one, and I started to get to thinking about these. I had a 79 Pontiac Firebird. I did not have the Trans Am model. The TA is Trans Am, guys. Didn't have the TA model, and I've been trying to find something with that hood so I can recreate the car. It was an orange car with black racing stripes, guys. And I've been trying to kind of kick around how to do that. And then I saw this one. And I want to do a silver car, but this one I think is going to lend itself to blue highlights as well, guys. I use blue a lot. And I use silver even more actually, but I want to do a silver body color. So looking at this one came with different eagle options, and that's why I really chose this one, guys. Of course, this is the iconic thing, was the Smoking the Bandit as well. The black car with the gold eagle. This one is going to be a silver car with a blue eagle, guys. Now, before I get too far into this, MPC, I have some reservations about. The last time I did an MPC kit, guys, was a Spider-Man kit. And you guys can check that video out. It may or may not be up by the time you guys see this one. If it isn't, guys, keep an eye out for it. And the mold had so many problems, guys. And you can see, too, there's just gaps everywhere in that thing. It was kind of a fun model to do, but it was also infuriating in a lot of respects because I couldn't get that thing to cooperate well at all, guys. And I should have... That one I needed putty for, guys, and I don't like using putty, so I almost never do. I'm not reassured by this photo, guys. This reads really, really dark to me. This graphic here. We got people on the beach, sitting around, playing guitar, and I think they're trying to prompt that guy to go on a beer run or something, the guy that's standing up. But, guys, I'm not enthused at all by these graphics, which may be dumb of me, but I'm not. So, on the back here, guys, we have different things you can get if you want, I guess. And so they really like this graphic. It showed up several times. So guys, you can do this three ways: stock, street machine, or racing. Guys, I'm leaning heavily towards street machine with probably some racing, maybe a racing engine or something in it, guys. So the roll cage will not be a part of this, guys. Anything that is like that, I'm not going to do, because I want these to be actual cars that you'd see on the street, and I don't usually see roll cages. I don't know if you do, but typically not on the city streets, guys. I hate wheel flares, so those aren't going to go on there. And let's just crack this thing open and take a look at what we have in here. So, we have the light gunmetal, guys, and hopefully this car does better with that color than the Aston Martin did. The Aston Martin, the paint job actually was perfect, though, so I don't think that was it, guys. But I'm getting superstitious. I'm just going to tell you now in this video, I'm getting superstitious, guys. So I'm going to have to play into that a little bit, guys. Hopefully it doesn't get too out of hand. But I've got some of this blue. So what I want to do with this blue is, because I'm going with silver and blue motif on this, guys, what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm actually going to paint this. Oh, look at this. It's a funky off-white color, guys. It's like a cream almost. Wow, that is weird. I've seen a lot of like white models, but I've never... Look at this. Guys, you seeing this? Ugh, gross. Okay, well, So, why is all this stuff together? I don't understand this. That's interesting packaging. I will give them that. It is very interesting. So guys, we're going to go with a blue interior. I haven't decided which color blue yet. Probably a lighter blue. You can see, guys, here is where we could remove the T-tops. I don't think I have a... I guess I could just drag this over several times to do that, guys. I don't think I'm going to go with T-tops here, but that's really noticeable, guys. I might have to cut the T-tops out. I'm going to go with silver on the exterior, guys. And for this part, guys, I'm, let's see, is this visible? So this, yeah, it's a little bit visible right there. So, guys, probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to mist this in this blue, and then I'm going to paint this in that blue as well, guys. And then I'm going to try to mist over it with the light gunmetal, guys, and see if I can create a sort of different color effect, guys. I don't know how well that's going to turn out, but we'll just see what happens, I guess. This is just going to be silver here. All this is going to be silver. I'm going to have to cut those out. Oh, MPC. Guys, look at how big the plugs are. Holy moly. And, of course, we got one set of tires. So whether you're making a street or a race car, guys, you get one set of tires, period. Be happy with it, guys. Like it, learn it, love it. Okay, and that's the rest of that in there. So, man, that's frustrating. Okay, well, so these things are all painted pile over here, guys. Okay, and let's see what else. Oh, boy, look at all this. Different racing parts, different chassis parts. Okay, wow, this is it's interesting. This 3-in-1. I don't see it. I don't see a 3-in-1 listed. Oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, 3-in-1. That's cool. Here is the glass. Oh, this is painted. Thank you. Okay, so the wheels. Leomatic and I took a look at the wheels, guys, and we have decided that we like the stock rims better than the racing rims. So we're going to be going with the stock rims, guys. And I like the idea of having a sort of a spoiler motif, guys, so that'll fit in nice. Oh, guys, look at all this. We got to paint the belt on that, though. Painting the belt, guys, can be kind of hit or miss on this sometimes. I am glad that the headers are chrome, though. The chrome paint that I have, guys, just doesn't seem to work as well. What is this piece for? It's numbered. Guys, I might need to paint these too. I'm going to have to look at that. Okay, and so we have a hood and a hood scoop. So we got to find those. And we've got dashboard, seats, steering columns all molded together. Okay, that's cool. And what do we got here? Engine. Okay, there's the hood. We're going to need to get the hood off of that. Actually, let's just do that now. Okay, I need to sand out a little bit. So the hood we're just going to paint with the other one. And the nose cone also needs to get the paint. What about the bumpers, guys? Let's take a look at the bumpers too. Actually, there is no shot of the back of this car, is there? Alright. Am I supposed to cut out the taillights? Guys, I don't know what to make of this. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to assume the bumpers, guys, so I'm going to have to fix all this stuff. This is... What is this thing? Is that the part that goes out? Looks like... Is this the part? Wait, where is it? Okay, guys, I'm going to sort through this and find all this stuff, guys. I don't know about this. So we'll come back to that, guys. Actually, I won't come back to that. You'll just see me in Spider Central, guys, when I'm down there. And, of course, so these guys do the same thing that AMT does, and they make this really nifty little plastic box, guys. If you want the box for some reason, I guess that's nice. Round 2, AMT, Polar Lights, Limburg. MPC, I've done an AMT, that was a fail. The MPC was questionable. Limburg and Polar Lights, guys, I actually have on deck waiting. Hawk, I don't know what they make. So we may see those come along the lines as well, guys. I am going to try to get to more of these this winter. And okay, so here's the stickers. I do want to look at those. And okay, my model kits. Got some cool paint jobs in here. We'll say that. Alright guys, I think this is everything I need right here. I think this is just the stuff I need to paint. I certainly hope. So this guy's might be a little more complicated than I was thinking it was going to be. And let's take a look here at this. Okay, oh yeah, okay. So we've got the, yes, look at all this blue. Guys, this blue is going to look excellent in conjunction with that silver, guys. It's going to read like a champ. Yeah, that's going to look good. Alright, so that part, this is kind of almost the primary reason I bought this thing. We've just got to get to the getting here, guys, and start painting this thing. Actually, I guess we've got to cut stuff out and then hope for the best. So guys, lots of parts to delete, lots of parts to paint, lots of parts to cut. Yeah, I like the I like that you can do all this with this kit, guys, but this is going to be time consuming. Alright guys, well, let me get all this painted up to start with, and I will see you back in Spider Central, guys, for the speed painting part. Okay guys, so I just wanted to kind of go over the paints here real quick before we get into this. I'm still sorting through parts right now, and we're still waiting for the body paint to dry, but I keep meaning to do this and I always forget, so now that I'm thinking of it, let's just go through the colors I'm going to be using on this. So, for the dash, gunmetal, white is going to be an accent color. I don't know 100% if I'm going to use it. Normally I would just use voids in the mold color. Because this is sort of an off-white, creamy eggshell color that I really intensely dislike, we're not using that. Here we have the metallic blue. This will be the majority of the interior, I believe. We have blue pearlescent. This will be another accent color, guys. We have steel. Steel will be the color of the engine. Possibly with some blue pearlescent on the engine as well, guys. On the Hemi-Cuda, I really liked how the green sort of came out with the engine color being steel itself. I think it stood out pretty good. I think I wish I would have chosen a different color because the green reflected off the chrome. So this one I'm going to try to have something that's going to differentiate itself from the light gunmetal, guys, that's going to be surrounding it. And here we have medium blue. This will be another accent color. We have gloss black and the Model Masters, guys. Most of these are Tamiya, so we have Tamiya. This is Model Masters, Testers, Tamiya. So this, guys, will be the first one of these things that I have used up this year. Since coming back to modeling, this will be the first one at all. And this is a satin black gloss, guys. I'm going to try to use this for things like radiators and some of the other parts where I don't really care if it's glossy or not, guys. And then after this, I just won't be using the semi-gloss, guys. I mean, gloss, I use gloss more often. Guys, I don't really like the flat finishes a whole lot. It's sort of useful here and there, like on the steel color, but not to any great extent. Of course, we have Turn Signal Amber from Model Masters. And the Testers, guys, this is either the steel or the silver. I don't recall which is which, but I'm using both, guys. So there you go. There's our lineup, guys, and it's 10 colors. I may not wind up using white, guys. It's a strong possibility. And the blacks, I'm kind of considering one color. And again, medium blue is at most an accent color. But there are some spacing. Let me just show you this, guys. There are, so you can see on the seats themselves, they've got this sort of white rigid area. That I think I'm going to be painting white, guys, because I think that'll look really good in white. So I'm going to try to go for some two-tone work on this particular build, guys. I'm doing that even with aerosol. So this is going to be either it's going to be wildly successful or it's just going to look stupid. I don't know which at this point, but of course we're hoping for the non-stupid look. so there that is, guys. And then I've got to sort through all these and throw out the racing parts. One of the things I will say about this MPC kit is I'm having a lot of reservations with it. These instructions are funky. I don't like the way that they put these together. There's no reason to actually use the nomenclature they do. Everybody out there is using basically the same thing except for these guys, and this is kind of annoying. Also, guys, the fabrication I did make it into a T-top car because the mold lines were so pronounced, and I wasn't going to paint rubber gaskets on the silver in black because that's just not what I'm trying to do with this car. The other thing that I had to do is cut out the taillight inserts for the glass, guys, which again is dumb. I don't understand why that would be a thing, but so anyway, I'm just going to look through the rest of these guys. I'm going to delete all these fender flares, anything that's a roll cage, guys, and try to get a comprehensive fix on this before I actually start getting ready to go overhead, guys. There's our camera rig up there. So before I try to go overhead, guys, and start actually doing the painting, which will be coming up next, guys, I am going to go through all these parts and try to get this kind of lined out. So anyway, guys, stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we are, and was painting on a lot of this stuff. I still need to paint what's on the silver tree. I've got to do the seat still. And as you can see, and you may have seen from the video, this plastic doesn't really like paint. So I've got to go through and do 2 coats on almost everything, which is really a pain. So some strong reservations, I guess, with the MPC kit at this point, and you can see there's the silver on the body itself. Body came out okay. I didn't get as much hiding as I had hoped from the roof. I probably should have actually sanded the lines a little bit better, but I might try to cover those with chrome possibly. I'm still kind of kicking around what I'm going to do with that. There's a lot of parts here, guys. What's really weird is that there's a lot of details, such as on here, guys, you have brake lines and stuff. So you guys, I don't know if you can even pick it out, but I painted the frame rail steel, and I left the rest of it silver. And it's kind of reading. I mean, if you look carefully, you can see one's matte, one's gloss. You can kind of see it, but I've got to redo the dash and add white to it. I've got to add. I can't use voids in the color. I've got to use white for where I want there to be white. So I've still got to redo this and do some just really minor stuff, guys. I haven't seen the footage yet as I'm recording this, so I really don't know if the stuff that I did under the magnifying lens actually came through on the video or not, guys. So I don't think I'm going to review it before I get back to painting. This kit at this point, guys, has been a whole lot less fun than prior kits, guys. I will definitely say that. I think it's an okay kit, but MPC, this is probably going to be, guys, this is probably going to be the last MPC kit that I ever attempt to do, guys. A lot of their choices, they're too far away, I guess, from what I would have done, and that's kind of frustrating me a little bit, but hopefully, guys, they'll get the car to come out and be a good replacement. I think at this point it's going to be low enough that it'll fit where the Charger is now. And this is, as long as nothing else happens, this is going to be a good replacement for that Charger, guys. But, so yeah, this one I actually probably should wipe the whole thing down with lacquer or something first before trying to paint it. They're just like the hood. See, the hood looks okay now. That's 3 separate attempts at painting it, guys, which is really weird for the Tamiya light gunmetal, guys. Usually that one is a 1-coat wonder and you're done. In fact, most of the shell is a 1-coat wonder. It's weird too because, like, just random places the paint doesn't want to stick. The radiator section there did really well. Some of this other stuff actually flowed out okay, but man, I don't know. I'm not super impressed actually with the interior. I'm going to have to retouch that back section for sure, but the rest of it might be okay. It's really kind of a pain, guys, the way that they went about structuring this model. So not overly impressed, guys, at this point with MPC and the models. They've also got chrome for the headlights, you know, and they want you to do like a white wash, a white paint wash over the top of it, which to me is kind of stupid. So I'm just going to leave the lenses chrome. I'll just leave them chrome. I'm not super thrilled with that though, of course. So, and I've had to delete a lot of parts, guys. You can see there's some in there. I went from Revell to this. So, guys, definitely Revell is my strong preference, and I'm going to be looking, I think, more towards that line, guys, in the future. Once I get the car models I really want to get done. Once I get those done, then I'm just going to be looking strongly at Revell. I still need to do a Tamiya, of course, as well, and a Limburg and the Polar Lights and some of the other ones, guys, that I haven't done yet. But AMT, MPC, Polar Lights, and Limburg are all the same company from round 2, guys. So I am really nervous about the Limburg and the Polar Lights that I have coming up. Hopefully, those other 2 that I haven't not done yet will go a little bit better. I mean, I still want to do one of each just to see what they're all about, but you know, that the misgivings I had about the Spider-Man model, I think kind of extended to this. in a lot of respect. Hopefully the final result will be good. But I'm still, I like their choices to make it that hard of lines to try to get the T-tops out. Very questionable to me. Like, they could have molded this so that that wasn't the case. They could have molded this as a T-top, and then you could just glue in the roof if that's what you wanted. And I don't understand why they made the choice for you to have to cut all this stuff out. That's really, really, frankly, irritating to me. And I wish they wouldn't have done that. But still, guys, hopefully we'll be able to salvage this. You can see I did the blue with the silver misting on top of it. The silver didn't mist as well as I'd hoped. I probably got too close. But I've not ever attempted that technique before, so that was probably just me too. But from here, I got another few hours of touch-up painting probably. Day one was unboxing the kit and doing most of the base coats. Day two will be going through and retouching pretty much everything that was not with an aerosol, guys, under the lens, which this thing is awesome, guys. If you're serious about this, buy one of these. I think this one was like, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks, something like that on Amazon. It has already been worth it if you care about making sure that you don't have the plastic color come through underneath, guys. So you can inspect everything under there and touch it up, guys, and this thing has been a lifesaver. So I don't know how much detail I'm getting into on this one. I'm going to use pretty much all the stickers that came with this, I think. I might leave the blue hood scoop. I might just leave it blue. I'm not sure yet, guys. Still thinking about that. But so I've got to do all that. I've got to paint all of the touch-up stuff, all the detail stuff. And then hopefully, guys, either at the end of day two, possibly maybe even into day three, I will start working on assembly. And the assembly here, guys, is not linear the way they want you to do it. So I might be jumping around a little bit from my usual engine first, undercarriage chassis second, interior third, final assembly fourth. I might, like, final assembly is obviously going to be last, but I might move it around. I might have to move that around and have the chassis come last. It's really weird the way they want this done. So I don't know, maybe I'll even do it according to the instructions, but I don't know. I'm still working that part out, guys, but the assembly should be coming up. As you guys see it, guys, the assembly will be coming up next, but hopefully I'll have worked out exactly what I want to do by then. So anyway, guys, this is interesting, but not in a good way. It reminds me a lot of the AMT model where there was a zillion parts for everything. Like, for instance, look, they put all this stuff in here, all these details into the firewall, and then they molded the gas pedals actually into the floor. And I don't know, just some of the choices they make are really weird here, guys. Why they chose to have stuff separated for detail and why they didn't. I don't honestly understand it myself. But hopefully the end result, guys, will be happy making. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, guys, we'll see you back here for the assembly. Okay guys, and we are back with final thoughts of the Firebird here, guys. And I chose not to make it a Trans Am. I just left it as a straight Firebird. And see, I guess what we're going to do on this, I guess. So there's no graphics on this, guys. When I pulled the T-tops, you can see it got a little bit rough. And this is actually cut wrong. So you guys can see the actual windshield opening is cut off center. So that's nice. There's a lot of, the T-top is close, but that's not exactly right either. It's just really hard to tell, guys, because so many of these are mismolded. I had to actually modify a lot of these parts to get even these lines to this thing, guys. And this was a somewhat of an unenjoyable model to do, guys. It was very, very fighty. This plastic is soft, and what that means is that even when you're trying to clip it, it will want to tear before you can actually cut it. You can see some fender lineup issues. There are so many, guys. Actually, there's so many issues to this, guys, as far as registration of one part to another, that is. I don't think the finished result was a fail, guys, which is how I judge this, but I don't think I'm ever going to be doing another model from MPC ever again, guys, because this is the second one in a row that has had really substantial problems with gapping, with parts not fitting correctly, guys. I think this part worked pretty well, I think, the blue inside of the rims. So I'm actually keeping the graphics, guys. I bought a Revell version of this car simply because I like where this is going. I don't like the plastic very well, guys, or the mold, which has a lot of problems to it, guys. And I could have maybe touched some of this up here, guys, with paint. I probably should have done a better job of finishing it, but man, you can see all this, guys. We have some very uneven paint in there, and part of that is because this plastic doesn't like paint sticking to it. So it's a huge fight, guys. It's a battle even to get this out of it, to get these lights out of it, to get these lights out of it, guys. Obviously I should have scraped this one, I guess. That's probably my fault, so I'll have to reglue that. But the mirrors were cut wrong, guys. I had to delete those completely. And you can see there's no cabin mirror of any kind. So this is a great car as long as you're on the drag strip and you're just going in a straight line. You don't have to look, you know, behind you. There's this huge gap up here, guys. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or not. It looks like there's a piece that's supposed to go in here that's missing, but it's not in anything, guys. Spoiler doesn't quite fit correctly. This back piece, guys, doesn't quite fit correctly either. And the tires, this is one of the worst tire systems, guys, that there is. So the tires are a little bit cockeyed here in the back, and they are not ideal up front either, guys. There's just some odd choices here. Like the parts that they chose to have separate instead of molded as part of things were really bizarre. You can see the fan pulley system didn't fit correctly either. There's just a lot of just a lot of different things here, guys, and like that stuff is really frustrating, guys, to go through over and over again when you have parts that don't fit. You can see there's mold lines all over this thing. Is there supposed to be mold lines here? Nope, sure isn't. And there's a lot of that, guys. You look at a lot of the mold lines that are on this car, and there's a lot of, besides the weird choices, there's just a lot of stuff that doesn't go there. So I think I'm done with MPC. And I might be done with everything from round 2 because I had a problem with the AMT as well, guys. So this, all told, is not a fail, and Leo likes this car a lot, so he's going to get it. And you can see the hood is cut kind of strange as well there, guys. But you can see it gaps like crazy. Like in front, right? There's nowhere else to go with this, but we have gaps anyway. So, and then the headlights are chrome. And the idea was to whitewash those, which is not anything I'm ever going to be doing. I don't know, guys. I wouldn't say this is a total fail. I would say this is a huge collection of mold issues, which made it really, really challenging. There's no way to hold the hood in either, guys. There's no hood pins or anything like that. There's no hinges that hold it in like with most of the cars. So this one I will be doing over, guys, because I really want to do the silver on blue. I am going to go to a lighter silver. You can see this hood, I had to paint 3 or 4 times and there's still blemishes in it. Even though this Tamiya light gunmetal, you can see it sprays like a dream. Everything else looks pretty good as far as paint goes. Just for that part, there was just flaws in the hood. I don't know what it was. But, and like I said, guys, you saw the kit when I opened it up, it was an off-white as well. So, a lot of struggles, guys. A lot of struggles with this model, mostly due to mold issues. And like I said, I don't think that I'll be ever doing anything from MPC ever again, guys. Because I faced similar stuff, guys, with the Spider-Man build as well, guys. And that video, you guys can check that out as well. I think I'm actually good enough at these now where I can recover, at least have a serviceable model at the end of it. I don't think that there's going to be too many more fails, and I hope I didn't just jinx myself. But even with this one, there was a lot of things wrong with it, guys, and I just made modifications to try to get to the end result and have it look okay. But having paint not stick to parts is a huge, huge issue, guys. And you can even see here that a lot of these parts are still not lining up, even in the wheel well. And there's not another way of doing it because this whole chassis is one piece. There's nothing, I don't know. I do kind of like the silver blue effect. I think that looks kind of cool, guys. I wish I would have got it more even, but that's an effect I might try on future projects as well. So this one just came out. The silver is a little darker than I wanted, guys, which is one of the main reasons I'm doing it over again. But as well, too, just I really hope that Revell system for cutting out T-tops, if they have one on that car, is a lot less agonizing than this one is, guys, because this was honestly, guys, unpleasant to do. So I won't be doing another one from MPC, guys, unless they're the ones that make a particular model of car that I want, and I have to really want it at that point too, guys, to be honest with you. So anyway, guys, there is the build and the paint and everything else for the MPC 79 Pontiac Firebird TA, guys. If you did enjoy it, guys, please give us a thumbs up, guys. Hit the red subscribe button if you have not done so already, guys. Hit the blue button next to the red subscribe button if you'd like to be notified of latest videos content as it becomes available, including more model builds, guys. And I think I have enough of these stocked up, so I should be able to get pretty close to through the winter, guys. Following us on Twitter would be good because then that's the best way to get notified of the newest content as it comes up, guys. So any channel changes as well, guys. I've got 40 playlists up there for you right now. So definitely hope you guys check those out and dig those and everything, guys. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you like doing these model builds, guys. Let us know what your favorite model build of ours is. We'd love to hear from you guys. These are a lot of fun to do, guys. I'm really, really happy to be reunited with this process again, guys. So these will continue as much as we definitely can, guys, until I completely run out of space probably. But anyway, that's going to do it for us this time, guys. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.